Pick up the blitz. Flag is thrown. There's your first down and a lot more for Demaryius Thomas. Swing and a shot by Freeman. Deep into the night. Back-to-back homers for the Braves. Blake Griffin will turn. Shoot a three from the win. Bounce. They go. Pick up the big land. They go.
All right, get evening. It's Friday night. You know what that means? It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports4U. Live on YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
Yep.
And we are live on your TV screens, on your mobile devices, your laptops, your desktops, on X and YouTube. So you make sure you like, comment, share, that subscribe button, Sports4U. Get in the conversation here on a Friday night as we're obviously getting on that home stretch at the end of the NBA season, getting ready for March Madness in a few weeks, and obviously the combine's going on, spring training's going on, and obviously the Olympics is over. So going and hang out with your boys on a Friday night. Lots to talk about tonight.
Yes, sir.
What up, Sam? And we obviously got NBA, NFL stuff to talk about. So we're just going to get right to it. As obviously we're here on this Friday, so there's no. I mean, I don't know a worse place to start. I mean, but to me, as a Los Angeles Lakers fan, these dudes are truly the gift that keeps on giving, and that's not necessarily a good thing. The Los Angeles Lakers have been a freaking disaster this past week. From getting just destroyed Sunday, and Pat Riley's the game they had a Pat Riley statue unveiling, to obviously what happened the other night. What up, Nessa? Happy birthday to you again, to Nessa's pops.
Happy birthday to your pops, Nessa.
Obviously, what happened Tuesday, and then what happened last night. So this is gonna go. We're going to get into it. We talked about what happened Tuesday night against the Celtics. What happened Sunday night against the Celtics. So we don't got to even rehash that. We'll go ahead to James Worthy comments how he felt about all that. But Tuesday night, what the hell happened at the end of that game? I have no clue. So the Lakers played the Orlando Magic Tuesday night. They were close. What up, dog? Yeah, shout out the Hawk. You know what I'm saying?
Tuesday night.
Against Orlando.
Uh-huh.
You asked in the group chat what happened. I said the Lakers happened, Mark.
Oh, yeah, because I left and went headed to work.
Yeah, so let me show y'all what happened. So Lakers were up by 1. They were down 1. They get up. They draw a good inbounds play. LeBron James gets a backdoor cut on a pass from Luka Doncic, easy for a dunk. They get down to Orlando gets the ball back. DeAndre is guarding Pablo Banchero. He shoots a jumper. He misses. But Austin Reeves does not box out Wendell Carter, and he gets an easy putback. Then you add to that, we get the ball in the inbounds play. Perfect play ran. Set up. Luka Doncic has a wide open 3, and he hesitates, loses his dribble, and next thing you know, he forces a pass to LeBron, and we all saw how that having LeBron shoot a awful 3-pointer, and they lose to the Orlando Magic, a team who's fighting for their playoff lives as well. At the end of the game, they asked LeBron about it, so you got to really ask Luka, which I understood. Then they asked Luka about it, so he was trying to get a closer look. Luka Doncic, that's cap. He's not overrated. He's just a good offensive player. I'll get to Austin Reeves in a minute, Sam. And thank y'all all who are joining us. I know y'all just finished watching that thriller in Motown. The Pistons defeated the Cavs. Kay Cunningham fouled out in a game where there was no Donovan Mitchell and no James Harden. Tonight, James Harden fractured his thumb, so he's day-to-day. And I don't know what was Donovan Mitchell not playing, but that's the game. But the Pistons won in overtime, 122-119. Back to the Lakers. Yeah, he looked awful. Luka had a bad shooting night. Austin Reeves had a bad shooting night. But Luka Doncic has shot some of the most craziest shots ever. And this be the one time he's scared to shoot the ball. No, come on, man. I don't want to hear that crap that you're trying to find a better look. And ever since then, the noise on Luka has been loud. And it only escalated after last night. So last night, the Lakers were in Phoenix against the Suns. A Suns game where you have no Devin Booker, no Dylan Brooks, who's out for the next 4 to 6 weeks with a broken hand. And the Lakers dominated.
Uh-huh.
And but the Suns came back because Grayson Allen and Colin Gillespie became the
Who?
Colin Gillespie. If you remember the name, played at Villanova.
Oh,
White boy. They look like the Caucasian version of the Splash Brothers.
They are called.
That's why I said it. Are you good?
I was talking about the Splash.
Yo, are you good? One of them is half Caucasian. That's hate, Mark.
My bad.
That's hate. That's hate on the light skinned brothers. I thought y'all all stayed together. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and Luka had a game. He 41, 8-8. But LeBron, obviously, he was mid. Austin Reeves was mid. Austin Reeves had an okay game, but clearly when they're on the floor, offense is not the problem. But defense is a mud. And they, for sure, the defense was awful. I think JJ made a mistake on the last play, leaving Luka on the court, which set up the wide open three for Royce O'Neal.
That everybody blame LeBron for. Y'all got to learn how rotations work. I promise you, y'all do before you start talking about defense.
And next thing you know, we're down 3. Good pass, inbound play set up for Austin by Marcus Smart to Austin Rivers.
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves, yeah. Well,
Austin Rivers.
Well, F him too. But you missed the 3, and you just saw the total frustration on J.J. Redick's face. And now this drumbeat about Luka Doncic is getting louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. Go ahead, Mark.
Tuesday. Just matter of fact, look how fast it works. I just asked you about that Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Just Tuesday during the show, I asked you, everybody listening, have y'all been noticing that Laker fans getting fed up with Luka?
Yeah. I get the fed up all the complaining to the rest, but superstars do it all the time. I'm not crying over spilled milk. The defense, I knew what he was. Sometimes you knew you gotta take the good with the bad.
Them lights is bright in LA, man. They said it's bright in New York. Them lights is bright out here, dog.
They don't know, man. They think it's all. They think it's all good until.
That's the reason why Kobe said LA not for everybody, man.
It's not. Everybody thinks it's all good until that microscope is pointing directly at you, and that's exactly what's right now with Luka Doncic right now. Him and Austin Reeves. The microscope is that magnifying glass is right directly pointed at them right now.
I was listening. Was it Kendrick Perkins? Somebody was saying that players is scoring on Luka 49% of the time, and they're scoring on Austin Reeves 48% of the time.
That doesn't shock me.
That is insane, dog.
That doesn't shock me because they're both pretty much liabilities on defense. You can't leave. I mean, you leave one open at your own.
This is going to actually help the Lakers, though.
Why you say that?
If they want to keep Austin Reeves, I don't think he's going to get a max contract from nobody else.
I was talking to one of the dads from Sophie's school yesterday. Me and him talk all the time. Shout out to you, Ruby. And we was talking about man, Austin Reeves, that $40 million ain't looking so promising. Can't just be out here just giving dudes. Everyone can't get a max contract. I know what the market says, but sometimes you gotta have, in order to stop giving.
You gotta reset the market sometime.
Yeah, exactly. In order to stop giving out bad contracts, you gotta just put your foot down and say no. And all this talk was look. And now everybody wants to come to the defense of Nico Harris. You got Draymond talking about him. You got people saying he's unwatchable. You got Max Kellerman, Bill Simmons, Cowherd, Dan Levitar. Everybody's been on Luka's bumper over the last 48 hours.
Mm-hmm. He don't play winning basketball. I've been seeing that.
It's insane. But I'm like this. He got to the finals with a lineup like this.
No, he didn't.
He got to the finals, not with this lineup. He got to the finals when he had the right squad. And he got to the conference finals with the same something little with not even a squad that was probably a lesser squad than he did to the finals. 22. You think about the squad that went to the conference finals and lost to Golden State.
They had Jalen Brunson, right?
Yeah, it was him and Jalen Brunson.
Yeah. Do you see what's coming there?
Yes.
That's another guard that can stop the ball domination from Luka.
Right. And with Kyrie in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
But that was also the other key. You had a PJ
The
Washington.
defensive players.
You had PJ Washington. You had a Daniel Gafford. You had a Derek Lively. Thank God they didn't pay Dorian Finney-Smith. What the hell is he doing in Houston?
Getting cardio.
Is that it? Or it sounds like he's just stealing money, but I'll take cardio for $200, Alex. Yeah. Look, it's not for. Mark said it. Kobe said it a long time ago. LA's not for everybody, and Luka's just learning. This comes with the territory of being a Laker. Now, do I think is he still probably a guy that can lead us to a championship? It's still yet to be determined because we need to see can Rob or whoever's going to be running the front office in the future put the right pieces around him. And obviously, we'll see what happens with Austin Reeves. That's TBD. All right, Mark, I'm said enough. Because as a Laker fan, I'm very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead, man.
I mean, the number one thing is defense, man. You said it. Like, there's nothing else to be said about that. The defense is terrible.
You stink.
It's mid at best, and then it's
ain't mid. It stinks.
No, I said when it's at its best.
Okay. It still stinks, but yeah, I'll take mid.
And then it's inconsistencies. Like, you know what you go get. You know, Luka go. Most of the time, Luka will have a good game. I'm not expecting a 41-year-old Bron to come and give you 23 tonight.
No.
But it just seems like we don't know when Austin Reeves go off and give you. What's up, JoJo? We don't know if Austin Reeves will go off and give you 30, or if we don't know if he go play mid and give you 12. You just don't know. I think Austin Reeves should be. It's the inconsistency of Austin Reeves, I think, and then no bench, man. I don't understand how Phoenix bench outscores y'all.
Yeah.
I'm
sure how we lose to a team that don't have Devin Booker and Dylan Brooks.
I just don't understand. Well, it seems like there's no care there. There's no fight. There's no.
Oh, speaking of DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, who said DeAndre Ayton?
You said no care and no fight.
Okay.
Oh, DeAndre Ayton. I'm glad you went there. We was eventually gonna go there. So DeAndre Ayton. After the Magic game, there's an article that's being wrote by David Miniman, and he's been heard saying this. They're trying to make me Clint Capella. I'm not Clint Capella. Well, ask me what did Mr. I'm not Clint Capella do last night?
2 points, I'm just taking a guess. I don't know. 2 points, 2 rebounds.
Yeah, something like that.
For real?
I'm dead serious. You want to know DeAndre Ayton's true stat run box score? He had 0 points and 1 rebound at halftime, Mark.
Wait, what?
He had 0 points and one rebound at halftime in 11 minutes. His final box score in 23 minutes: 2 points, 1 for 3 shooting, 5 rebounds. By the way, you want to know what Clint Capella did yesterday? 4.6 rebounds.
Oh, so he is Clint Capella. A lesser version of Clint Capella. Okay.
If he was Clint Capella, he played some damn defense. But
that's true.
Man, I don't hear no crap. And look, we all knew what DeAndre Ayton was.
Sorry.
But damn, I knew it was bad, but he was.
Again, LA makes, when it's bad, it makes it a whole lot worse. He's not playing no worse than he did when he was in Portland or Phoenix. It's just, like you said, that spotlight is on him right now.
It's heavy, bro. It's heavy. It's heavy. Yeah, and Ness is in the chat too. So the Toxicana Tahanas are in the chat. Yeah. DeAndre Ayton saying that crap. I mean, you just don't get it, man. And the Lakers, obviously, they're going. He's signed for. He has a player option, I think, for $11 million next year.
He's going to sign that.
Yeah, nobody's giving you whatever money he thought he was going to get in free agency. That's gone. And technically never existed in the first place.
You know how he could have got his money?
It's plain effort.
By playing like Clint Capella.
Yeah, that's it.
Ironically.
Exactly. If you're doing what Clint Capella, I'm sorry, Judge, I love you. If he did what Clint Capella does, which is
rim run,
rebound, block shots, and you already have you have a better offensive skill set.
Does he?
Well, you never get. I mean, these days you don't know.
I don't think he does. I'm gonna say this though. He don't have that fight in him, man. Like it sucks to see a 7-footer having 2 points and 6 rebounds, especially like you said, who's supposed to be this good. I like Jackson Hayes a whole lot more than I like that kid.
That's insane to say, right?
But see, to me, it's not about Jackson Hayes' skill set. It's about his effort.
He does, and to be honest, he actually is a type of player, a perfect fit for Luka. He's in that mode of where Lively is. That's why, if y'all don't know the story, Jackson Hayes is trying to gain citizenship for Slovenia. Who's from Slovenia?
Why is he?
Yes, he's black. He's American.
What the fuck is he doing?
He wants to team up with Luka and the slip for.
He want to play with Luka ball.
Yo, did you just say he want to play with Luka's ball?
I didn't say that at all.
Okay, make sure. Okay. No, he wants to
play with Luka,
team up with Luka during the Olympics,
and make a run for a medal.
Yeah, but that's not happening.
France, US, and
yeah. And speaking of, let's talk about that. But the Lakers right now, they got the Warriors tomorrow with no Steph, no Draymond.
Loss.
Then Sunday they host the Kings, who are clearly tanking. By the way, I think they just put another player on injury reserve. I know, Zach LaVine, Sabonis, DeAndre Hunter, might be somebody else. But yeah, this just makes no sense. But speaking of the Olympics, Kevin Durant has been talking a lot lately. So Kevin Durant has been talking about, obviously, there's been a lot of talk about the NBA and the criticism of players in this comparison and criticism against international players. So he talked to Vince Goodwill from ESPN. And this is because Kevin Durant has made it known that he is going to compete in the 2028 Olympics, which happens to be here in LA. And he wants to try to win his 5th gold medal in Olympic basketball. But this is where the conversation went to a different direction. Kevin Durant on the narrative that the world is catching up to Team USA. All I hear is AAU is destroying the game. The Euros do it right, while the Americans do it wrong. It's a lot of bullshit with that. I can read between the lines on that. It's a shot at Black Americans. We're controlling the sport. They're tired of us controlling the sport. France is coming for you. Really? We smacked them boys.
I just heard something about this.
This he said this on Tuesday. I meant to bring it up Tuesday, but now I want to.
And he said, "Let me see that. Let me see that again."
Okay, so here's the quote again. The quote again is.
Hey, let me.
For what screen I was at? I had it just right there.
There it goes.
Again, all I hear is
Yeah.
It's destroying the game.
Okay.
There it is. That's the quote.
Yeah. Well, the Americans are doing it wrong. Okay. AAU is filled with majority blacks. However, AAU is fucking up basketball.
Now explain, because I think a lot of people felt, and I think Kevin Durant felt like they was taking a shot at AAU, like saying that AAU is ruining like the way kids are being developed.
They are.
But explain it why. Because some people think Kevin Durant was right, and like some people like you think Kevin Durant is wrong. So what do you explain your theory about AAU?
They don't develop the players. You have some of the best players that might be in each city or state. And these coaches don't coach the kids. It's all about most of the time who's paying the most to play, who's ranked the most, who's going to do whatever they want to. It's not no more defense being taught at that level. It's not no more honing the skills of what makes you great. Like we get some of the raw natural best players that we know they can hoop, and we seen them from young.
Yeah.
And we just putting them out there, and we just letting them develop on their own like that. And most of the time, it's literally on the team that's 12 or 14 kids. Is usually only 3 or 4 of them that's really like that, and they letting them do that, and nobody else on the team is getting developed. So now, when you get to the next level, most of these kids is only doing 1 year in college. College coaches can't really do a lot with that 1 year, minimize practice times. It's just a lot, but I think AAU is definitely playing a part in it. It's not the same AAU as it was before. I think it definitely is playing a part in it. Like they said, but it's been like that out here for a long time. It's like if you was a big man, they only taught you big man drills. And when you was little, you was guard. So that's why a lot of these players like Anthony Davis, who was a point guard most of his life and then had a growth spurt, he don't really have a lot of big man skills because he never was really a big man until his senior year or his junior year.
Yeah.
And at that point, you've been taught what you've been taught. But over there in Europe, they teach everybody to do everything. And so I get what that point is, and them making it a race thing, I'm not too sure where I stand on that.
Because people think, if you had a bunch of Larry Birds, a bunch of Cooper Flags, people would be praising it. Wouldn't be having any criticism at AAU, basically.
Do better coaching, man. That's all I can say, man. We got to be able. A lot of times you can't coach these kids because if you too hard on these kids, I'm gonna take them out of here. I'm gonna send them somewhere else.
That's it. They take their ball and want to go home.
Yeah. There's a lot of these kids don't have no accountability. There's not no, and that's why you see a lot of wrong things being done when you get to especially when they get to NBA level. We're just kind of watering down the game of basketball. I think is a part of the reason why basketball is where it is now.
Yeah. So, and that's why. But Kevin Durant, and this all started All-Star Weekend because obviously he was talking about how everyone seems to come to us about the effort in the All-Star game. Well, I never just came to the black players. I came to everybody.
I think when he said us, I thought he meant older players.
Well, yeah, he was talking about him, Steph, LeBron, guys like that. But to me, I never just focused on older players. I was focused on everybody because, I mean, y'all the torch bearers right now, but everybody played a part in why the All-Star game was trash for years, because people just wanted it would be an exhibition. Now, I don't know if you saw where Matt Ishbia, the owner of the Suns, he's been out very vocal recently, obviously, about tanking and everything. He's saying he's willing to put his money up because obviously the All-Star game is in Phoenix.
Yeah, I see that.
He wants to put his money up to get some of the best in the dunk contest, get some of the best in the 3-point contest, and put up some money to make the All-Star game even continue to be more competitive like it was this year. That's what I'm talking about. He knows his squad. Look, I know he's ruffled a lot of feathers as an owner, and since he bought the Suns, but he's been outspoken on certain things. I agree with him with his stance on taking, even though Brian Windhorst thinks because the Suns don't have no picks, so they really can't tank. But I have no problem with him wanting to try to add a little incentive. Add a little incentive for what's going on.
Yeah, I do like the fact that he's adding on to he said he put his money where his mouth is, whether it's because it's in his city or what. I just like that he's doing it. I like he's willing to really say that this is where we stand at right here.
Mark,
did James Harden play?
No, he did not play. He's out with a thumb. He hurt it. He hurt his thumb the other night against the Knicks.
James,
Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Mark, we order a lot of food here at Sports4U on Tuesdays and Fridays. We just had some food here last week. What did we have here last week?
Wingstop.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of wings do Wingstop have?
Lemon pepper, garlic parmesan.
Well, you get to stop with lemon pepper. Did you see the news was going to happen in 2 weeks in the ATL? The Atlanta Hawks, March 16th, are having Magic City Monday when they face the Orlando Magic. So here we go.
They got strippers at the game?
No. Unfortunately not.
Oh.
So Magic City Monday, Hawks Magic, March 16th. Don't miss Magic City Monday as we face off against Orlando Magic. All fans in attendance can enjoy lemon pepper and Lou Will lemon pepper wet wings from the Magic City Kitchen. Shop an exclusive co-branded Atlanta Hawks Magic City hoodies you see right here on the screen. And catch ATL legend T.I. performing at halftime. And by the way, they're doing a podcast with him, Mr. Magic. I think it was at DC Young Fly. Or
you could perform one of them. Never mind.
Yeah, you good? I hope he ain't performing that crap. But I want to read you the NBA statement on the Hawks statement about this Magic City Monday. I want to bring it up on the screen right quick. Oh, this is funny. This is so ATL. Here we go. Magic City Monday. There it is. The Hawks celebrate Atlanta's iconic cultural institution, Magic City, during the team's Magic City Monday game against the Orlando Magic on Monday, March 16th. Special live recording of the Hawks AF podcast with Jamie Gertz, a TI performance, Magic City's Kitchen, world famous wings, and co-branded limited hoodie highlights the evening's festivities. All right. Yeah, why are we going? Slow down, mouse.
Joe Budden?
Nah. So the Atlanta Hawks today announced a special one-night collaboration to celebrate the city's iconic cultural institution, Magic City, during the team's home game against Orlando Magic. As a part of the celebration, the Hawks have worked with Magic City to bring the best of the phenomenon for fans in attendance to their award-winning State Farm Arena. The Hawks, who were recognized last season as the NBA's best overall game entertainment, have tapped legendary rapper Atlanta's own T.I. to perform one of his well-known tracks at halftime, presented by Jack Daniels. The organization has also teamed up with the coolest DJ in the world, DJ Esco, who also serves as the landmark resident DJ on Mondays to curate the pregame music. Prior to the game, Hawks principal owner, filmmaker, and actor Jamie Gertz will present a special introduction of the Hawks AF podcast. Last year, Magic City celebrated 40 years with a 5-part Stars documentary series, Magic City, an American Fantasy, produced by Jamie Gertz alongside Grammy Award-winning music mogul and Atlanta native Jermaine Dupri. The series explores the history, cultural impact, and influence of the Atlanta landmark features with Big Boy, Killer Mike, T.I., and others revealed a pivotal role in hip-hop and black culture. Those interested in watching the documentary, obviously, you can go. It's on Stars. You buy it on demand. The collaboration and theme night is very meaningful to me after all the work we did to put together Magic City and American Fantasy. The iconic institution has such an incredible impact on our city and unique culture. The Hawks are inviting fans to enter the arena early for a special live recording of the podcast. The show will feature will feature a conversation about the documentary, all that other stuff.
The game up?
No. The impact of the club and music, sports culture with Michael, Mr. Magic Barney, the founder of Magic City, T.I., and comedian DC on Fly. Magic City Kitchen will serve 2 versions of his world famous lemon pepper wings, the Lou Will lemon pepper barbecue, and the traditional lemon pepper. Fans interested in purchasing can visit those sections, from the food to the music and to the exclusive merchandise. We are excited to team up with Magic City to create an authentic, true to Atlanta inspired experience. As part of the collaboration, the Hawks teamed up to release a limited edition Peach Treat themed hoodie. Across the bowl, text wears Magic City in peach on the sleeves with the Hawks logo and the Peach logo. That we're doing it for the city, said T.I. And that was on T. Okay, and then that's it. So yeah, how about that? Atlanta is honoring Magic City. What up, Chris? Atlanta.
What up, Chris?
Atlanta's gonna honor Magic City.
Salute to them, man. I'm not too mad at that, man. Honestly, I think it's dope that an iconic thing in their city getting recognized, man. But with that kind of makes me wonder, like, if each city could do that, I wonder where LA's would be.
Well, it won't be. What, you mean a strip club?
No, it don't have to be a strip club. Just whatever LA's known for. There's like Atlanta's known for they strip club scene out there.
Yeah, what are we known for? Well, we're known for a lot of stuff out here.
We could have like the week. Never mind.
What? CB, like a dispensary night?
But no, it got to be the fire stuff that you gotta get from the homies.
That goes to the projects.
You trying to set somebody up, John?
Well, NBA players go there all the time. But I'm just saying. Yeah, but that's funny. But yeah, that's going down. I can't wait.
Wait, go back.
What up, Sonny?
What up, Sonny?
Yeah, so yeah, Magic City Mondays. Mark, I want to ask a question. So I saw this on Twitter earlier. I want to get your thoughts on this. The question was asked, look at all these players right here. Who was the most influential player in NBA
Influential?
in NBA history? You see Jerry West, Charles Barkley, Kareem, Bill Russell, Oscar Robertson, Wilt, Shaq, Magic, Bird, Dr. J, AI, Cole, MJ, LeBron, and Steph.
One or two. Most influential, nothing about who's better.
No, influential. Who's influential?
Probably AI or Jordan.
Okay. I would think it's them two as well. I'm gonna start with AI. Dudes wore headbands back in the day, but dudes weren't rocking headbands or cornrows. They weren't wearing the baggy shorts. Obviously, dudes had tattoos, but somehow when AI stepped on the scene, it got a whole lot different. And with MJ, obviously,
the first player with the baggier shorts.
Yes.
Is this the swag, the shoes, the 23, like everything about that is just influential.
Yeah, see, I think it's them two. Them two definitely influence the culture of basketball. So I just wanted to ask you that. I seen that on Twitter. I thought that was very interesting. Y'all know the music. Y'all see the music we got playing right now, right? That's Round Ball Rock by John Tesh. The NBA on NBC thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we got some big news the other. I got some big news that happened the other day, and that is the NBA on NBC is bringing back a Throwback Tuesday broadcast. They announced this yesterday that some of your favorite NBA on NBC personalities will be back for one night to broadcast.
Bob Costas, Terry Collins,
Doug Collins. You said Terry Collins. This game Tuesday night with the Spurs.
Who the hell is Terry Collins?
I don't know.
Phil Collins would have been a better name.
Oh, congratulations, Phil Collins, being nominated.
You can feel it in the air.
Yo, you good?
Mm-hmm.
But that's stupid. Bob Costas will be hosting, and of course he'll be on play-by-play along with Doug Collins and the Czar, Mike Fratello. Obviously, the great Jim Gray is going to be doing sideline, and then in studio you got Hannah Storm, Isaiah Thomas, and PJ Carlesimo. This is going to be fun, but obviously, even when something like this happens, someone always
got something to say.
Yeah, and someone always feels left out.
Who was it this time?
Does the name Peter Vesey ring a bell?
Yes.
Peter Vesey, long time, who was also a part of the NBA on NBC back in the day as an analyst, reporter. He called out NBC for the complete disrespect for him not being a part of this broadcast. He went on Twitter and said, that's complete disrespect. He also talked about how he felt ESPN. He called ESPN stupid for not letting him be a part of The Last Dance. He had some stories he could have told in The Last Dance, but I don't think I don't
think Jordan wanted you in there, sir.
Yeah, I don't think all that was just ESPN. So you gotta take it up with your boy Michael Jeffrey. Mark, we gotta talk about this 65 game rule, bro. It's time to get rid of it. I want to show y'all this. So the 65 game rule is really the NBA. Remember, they put in this rule some years ago where you have to play a minimum of 65 games in order to be eligible for postseason awards such as All NBA, MVP, ABC, DVD. What? So I'm looking at this list, obviously, and it shows these players are at risk of missing the NBA awards under the 65 game rule. Jokic should only miss one more game. He's playing tonight. Right now, the Nuggets are up by 7 on the NBA champion Thunder, who got SGA back, and he can only miss, I think, 5 more games. Devin Booker can miss 3 more games. Wemby can only miss 4 more games. Luka 5, Ant-Man 7. LeBron, Steph, and Giannis, they're not even eligible because they already missed over 17 games. And right now, that is raising the odds of Kay Cunningham being the rookie of the MVP. Yeah. Him and Jaylen Brown. But that you say this, both of those dudes deserve to be in the conversation. They deserve. I mean, I argue they both deserve to be MVP.
No matter who the rule or not.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't want this to be the narrative. Well, Jokic didn't play the 65 games, so that's the only reason why they won it. No, that's why we gotta get rid of this.
Yeah, you know these fans gonna start putting an asterisk by it. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either because Kay Cunningham has been balling. Jaylen Brown has been balling, and look, Jokic has still been balling. He's averaging a triple double. He's leading the league in assists and rebounds as a center. How many as a center?
Wilt.
and that's exactly where it stops.
Mm-hmm.
But is it time to get rid of this rule?
I'm not mad at the rule. I just think we need exceptions for it. Like we know, Joker was really hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
SGA, I think players like that that's really hurt. I don't think they just look, quote unquote, doing this low managed thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if we know these players have significant injuries, that should be looked at differently. But we have a lot of these players who just sit out. So that's why I partly agree with the 65 game rule. But even then, I know if the players that's low management is sitting out 17 games a year.
I don't think so either. And look, I know this was all part to trying to stop load management, but I think we've already we've crossed that bridge, and there's no.
You just need somebody to manage your load.
There's no turning back. So I would get rid of this rule personally. I get rid of the rule immediately, and it shouldn't matter as long as you play more than half the games this season. I don't know what the heck was that, though. I don't know. As long as you play more than half of the games, you should be eligible for awards.
I agree with that.
Yeah, let's stop it. Let's cut the crap. But shout out to all those who will be. But the NBA got to fix that. One more NBA topic before we go over to the NFL. You remember the show series on Netflix? Y'all know the series Netflix has called Untold, where they go to some of the most famous stories in sports or in the world. Well, obviously, it's been part of their dive into sports documentaries. Obviously, they did the Malice and the Palace. They've done Johnny Manziel, Urban Meyer, Jake Paul. They just did the Shooting Guards with Gilbert Arenas, Javaris Gritson.
Oh yeah.
And now they've added they just announced the next season, which drops on March 31st. Two of them in particular, I think we're going to be interested in. The death and life of Lamar Odom, as we revisit Lamar.
Wait, he died?
He cold blue that night.
Oh, in the Bunny Ranch.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Whew.
No, he's still with us. He's been on the podcast.
Oh man.
He's been on the podcast tour. No, he's still with us. But he's been on the podcast tour talking about his cocaine summers. Lamar Odom's going to revisit that infamous night at that Love Ranch.
I heard him talk about it. That
nearly cost him his life. We have Chessmates, the story of Magnus Carlsen and Hans Niemann, and the 2024 rematch following Niemann's highly controversial cheating scandal. The shooting at Hawthorne Hill, a retired Olympic equestrian and his newly dressed student being in a feud that culminates in the shocking act of violence. But the one I think I'm going to be interested in, because I had to live through this, especially as a Lakers fan.
Oh, that was the fix year. Oh, wait.
No, we're not. You good?
Wait, we can't say that.
We're not talking about the Kings, man. Stop that.
No, this game was fixed. The game 7, it was up by 17 going in the fourth quarter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Jailblazers. We revisit the early 2000s Portland Trail Blazers through the first-hand accounts of Rasheed Wallace, Damon Stoudemire, Bonzi Wells, and more.
I wonder if Scottie Pippen gonna be on there.
Well, he was part of the Trailblazers. Steve Smith was there, J.R. Ryder, Quintel Woods.
I ain't heard that name in a minute.
That's those teams was Zach Randolph.
Young Zach Randolph.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing. I know the story about Lamar, and it was crazy. I'm glad he's still here with us. But that Jailblazer story, I need to hear about this. Man.
I want to see the Jailblazer story.
So the actor Jay Ellis played in Insecure. Obviously, he was in Top Gun. I don't know what he's on in now. Oh, he was on that show about that Jeannie Buss has on Netflix.
Oh, about the Lakers?
Yeah. He was actually an intern. He tells a story. He was an intern for the Blazers back in the day. And he tells a story how a certain player had weed delivered to the arena and had to get delivered to his house.
Can I just take a wild guess who I think he could be, or are we not saying no names on that?
I think I know who it is.
He went to North Carolina?
See, I didn't think it was who you thought it was?
Rasheed.
You know Rashid?
Mm-hmm.
See, I can think of Rashid. I thought it was David Stoudemire.
I can see that.
I thought it was David Stoudemire, but I want to find out the story. I can't wait to hear about see the Joe Blazers. March 31st is when that drops. All right, let's go to the NFL. So yeah, let's go over to the NFL. As it's combine week, we got franchise tag week, and we have to talk a little bit about what's going on latest in the National Football League. All right.
Oh, he got the hockey jersey on. I'm gonna get a hockey jersey.
I want to go there. So Dan Orlovsky, he obviously a former NFL quarterback, ESPN analyst. He's been now he's been in the film room studying these quarterbacks going into the draft. So he's been talking about Fernando Mendoza. So I want y'all to hear what he has said because he had a tweet. He studied the first 5 tapes of Mendoza, and it's not what I expected so far. So let's hear what Dan Orlovsky had to say about the early film tape on Fernando Mendoza.
Dio tweeted out, studying the first 5 games of Mendoza's tape, and it's not what I expected so far.
So I'm through 8 games now, and through 8 games, you see good, but there's a lot of underwhelming. I think there's a lot when you watch Mendoza's tape through 8 games, not all the way through, and I understand that his season finishes strong, but there's not a ton of big-time throws. There's a lot of clean pockets. There's a ton of RPOs and back shoulder fades, a ton of them, RPOs and back shoulder fades. And then there's moments where you see, like, okay, that first read's not there. He scoops with his feet, and he becomes a runner unnecessarily. If you take away the RPOs and then those back shoulder fades, there's just not a ton of balls over the middle of the field. Very good decisions. I think that's his superpower is he avoids negative plays. But you're looking at a guy that's saying first pick, and I think through 8 games, Ty Simpson's tape from Alabama through the first 8 games of the season, I think is significantly more impressive than Fernando Mendoza.
Okay, really quick, he did play for Cal the year before, so maybe taking a few games to get acclimated to Christian.
And I just haven't watched the back half of the season yet. I just haven't gotten to those.
Okay, so before I go to Lewis here and Stephen A, do you still think he is the clear-cut #1 overall pick?
I'm not there, and that's through half of the season or so. I'm just not there. I have NFL season just got done. Wow. I haven't gotten through the back 7 or 8 games or so. So I
should be ashamed of yourself.
Half the season.
So Dan Orlovsky said through the first 8 games that he's watched of Fernando Mendoza, he doesn't look like the #1 overall pick. Obviously, we all saw how his season ended. But this is where you have to watch the game tape because everyone would say Ty Simpson's tape was better. Y'all watch Ty Simpson.
He was going crazy in the beginning of the season.
And then he got injured, and everything went downhill from there.
He was going crazy.
And that's why you're hearing him maybe the end of the first round, hearing the Steelers, possibly the Rams. They reported are high on Ty Simpson. Maybe you get him at the bottom of the first round, or you move back and get him at the top of the second round. But right now, Fernando Mendoza, look, he's going to be the #1 pick. And obviously, all eyes, it's going to be on the Raiders. What they put around this kid, they keep him successful. Because also, Orlovsky was saying, yeah, those first 8 games, he didn't pop, his tape didn't pop. But players around him, like Omar Miller, like the receivers or running backs, he was looking at them like, all right, those dudes can play on Sundays. Now, we all saw how Fernando Mendoza's season ended, beating Ohio State, beating Oregon, Alabama, and obviously winning the national championship against Miami. Sorry, JoJo. But he had some moment. He had a strong postseason. So, like Nick was saying, if he has a strong postseason, that's going to help his stock. So I think that will. He's at the combine. He's doing interviews, but clearly he's not going to fall past 1. You know, a team told him to get arrested so he can slip.
I don't understand that.
That sounds so stupid.
Sound like the Dolphins.
Could be the Jets. You never know. It could be the Jets.
Well, the Jets is twice #2, right?
Yeah. So
I listen. I don't necessarily disagree with Dan Orlovsky because not what we, like you said, not looking back at what we saw. If you go back into those moments, like into September, October, most people didn't have Mendoza as the number 1 pick.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So Orlovsky is not wrong in what he's saying.
No.
But I also feel like, and John, I said in the group chat, I'm not the biggest Mendoza guy.
I'm not either.
But I do believe Mendoza has an it factor. And I believe that it factor can help him play in the NFL. And if put in the right situation, the right offense, he can do well in the NFL. Now, I do think this draft class is for quarterbacks is way down. So anybody who played that part of what Mendoza did in the college football playoffs they stock go boost up. But like I said, I'm not here to win. I'm not gonna hate on Mendoza. I do think that he has an it factor, and sometimes the it factor don't always have to show up like in stat wise. Sometimes, like he said, his superpower is playing smart. Most quarterbacks in the NFL don't play smart. He's already heads up over that. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, you put him in the right position. If he's best at running RPO, guess what? You need a good offensive coordinator that can scheme up plays that'll put him in the right position to win, man. I think that can happen. I think that Mendoza is one of them quarterbacks that you can just throw in any system and it'll work. No. But I do think that if you put the right offensive coordinator with him and allow the offensive coordinator to scheme up plays, with him and Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers, I think that can be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful connection if done correctly.
I think it got to be. I think I agree. You got to put him in the right situation and not worry about who's about what you're saying.
And John, if he was the GM and didn't take Mendoza one, and like let's just say he went to the Jets, and I'm about to put my hate for the Jets to the side, but he went to the Jets, and then him, Garrett Wilson, and Breece Hall established a 1-2-3 combination. You know how many times he should have been fired from the Raiders? If he was if he was to take Fernando Mendoza, you have to take him at this point.
I agree.
You just need a right offensive coordinator and to scheme up, like I said, scheme him up and put him in positions to win and be successful.
All right. I definitely want to talk about that.
We got more quarterback talk?
Oh, yeah, we definitely got more quarterback talk. Well, real quick, this is I'm gonna get this one out of the way before we get back to the QBs. No surprise here.
Y'all know I love quarterback talk.
The Cowboys officially placed the franchise tag today on George Pickens. So he'll be guaranteed at least $28 million if he plays on the 1-year tender. So now they have until July 15th to get a deal done. And knowing the Cowboys, they're going to wait to the last minute to get the deal done. And that's the bottom line to it. That's my surprise. All right, so Mark's gonna be right back, but I want to get to a list get into a list from ESPN's Seth Walder. Seth Walder from ESPN has a list. He's predicting on who will be the 32 starting quarterbacks in 2026 in the National Football League. Every team. And I went through this list and I know there's at least 8 teams who definitely need a new starting quarterback. And he has this broken up in tiers. Nico! He has this broken up in tiers. What up, Nico? So I want to go through this list. Hey, Sonny, what up, though?
Nico, what up with it, man? You ignored me earlier. I get love right now. You didn't give me no ice cream. What's up, man?
Where's Nick?
Bathroom.
Oh, all right.
let me run this list. So if you're looking for someone new, he has this broken down in multiple cues. I'm setting up this Nick Freeze is going to be joining us now.
John, you gotta take a shot.
What's the occasion?
Thank you. I'm gonna let Sonny tell you, but this is about Sonny.
Guys, what's up? Yo, you good? This dude is wild. As the great Nick Freeze is entering
Now, there we go. That's more like it.
There we go. All right. There we go. Go ahead. No, chair ain't gonna work. Go, get key out the
Ignition.
No, not that one. What the fuck you think is art? Yo, you good? That cabinet right there. The cabinet, dog. Relax. The one right above the washing machine.
Saying R. Kelly and not the big cat is crazy. All right, John, go ahead.
All right, so let's get this dude. So as soon as Nick gets here, the show goes left. All right. So that nigga the White Tigers. He likes sidebeats.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
is that the right one? Yes, it's this one. All right. So all right.
Crazy, man.
All right. So he has looking for someone new. So he has this broken down.
Wait.
Yeah,
Wait. What? What are y'all doing? You know what?
Yeah,
Remember? No. You remember like when we had that meeting in the backyard, and then
that didn't help nothing.
y'all said whatever y'all said. And I said I can leave.
Yeah,
It's one of them moments. Yeah.
All right. So he has Kyler Murray as the starting quarterback for the Browns next year.
Oh, I don't see why they do that, but okay.
It's in the one with the door.
Malik Willis.
To Nessa's Dolphins. He has Kirk Cousins going back to the Vikings.
We said that.
Yeah. The Jets starting Spencer Rattler.
That's crazy.
And then he has another section called early season injury stand-in. Obviously, he has the Colts going with Gardner Minshew until they figure out what's going on with Daniel Jones. Marcus Mariota. Huh?
Marcus Mariota. Huh? What? The cat's humping again?
Yo, you good?
Hold on, I'll go. John, you keep talking.
All right. So Marcus Mariota with the Chiefs, because obviously Patrick Mahomes still recovering from the ACL. They still have Jacoby Brissett coming back with Arizona, obviously. The Falcon, Michael Penix Jr., but he's still coming off the knee injury because the Steelers still like Aaron Rodgers. And obviously they got the ones who are already locked in, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, etc. But we'll definitely focus. I want to focus more on those who could be new quarterbacks in new places. I don't know what the heck is going on with them. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, them damn cats.
John,
What?
freaky Trey.
So about that wicker chair back there.
What's what?
That wicker chair back there.
Yeah, John, it's like a fucking timeout chair.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh no, we talking about. Don't even worry
I
about
popped up, man. We gonna put some business out
it.
there.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't even worry about it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't want to talk about either, man. I'm gonna shut up. Thank you.
I don't know what this dude's talking about.
Yeah, that's what it was for. There's like a swing too.
Oh, you talking about that?
Relax. Just relax.
Oh, shout out to Felicia. Relax.
Delta who?
No, one of my coworkers at the funeral home.
Oh, nigga. Boy. All right.
Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's gonna be for the cave once it ever gets established.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yo, relax, Mark.
That's cool. That's why the foot and leap supposed to be sitting here.
What?
The only John set up. It's the only John. By the way, now nobody talking. We got a after President's Day sale for the Only Johns.
Stop it.
85% off. 89%, and then what we gonna do is we gonna put the code up on the screen in a minute.
No, first of all, why would y'all say 89?
Oh,
My bad.
we thought that was a good number.
Not over here.
Oh.
No. Stop this.
69.
Can I see those targets?
Yeah.
All right.
And there's the code for the 85% off for Lonely Johns.
All right. Let's get back to this list. Nick, relax. As Nick gets set up. All right. So Seth Walder, I'm gonna start this over. So Seth Walder from ESPN has predicted who's going to be all the 32 starting QBs going into for next season. So I mean, obviously we all know the no-brainer, so we're not even going to deal with them. But I want to deal with the ones where he sees some change on franchises.
Okay.
So he has looking for something new. He has the Browns with Kyler Murray.
Nigga, I'm about to say they might get a quarterback either the free agency or what you call it. I don't think they all the way sold on the quarterbacks they have.
Well, they clearly not, even though it says
Of course, the black people. Never mind.
All right. The Dolphins starting Malik Willis.
Yo.
All right.
You're Malik niggas.
Malik Willis. So him say it again, Nick. So the Browns, he's predicted the Browns are going to have Kyler Murray as their starting quarterback. The Dolphins with Malik Willis.
Okay.
The Vikings with Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
The Jets with Spencer Rattler.
Sonny, we need 2 more cuts.
I don't know how that's going to work.
And then early season stand-ins. He has Gardner Minshew as a stand-in for Daniel Jones.
Standing in Daniel Jones is crazy.
Yo, relax.
That's for you, John.
All right. And then
Oh yeah.
And then
Don't worry about it.
he has Marcus Mariota as a stand-in for Patrick Mahomes.
Oh,
And
That's actually not bad for Kansas City.
And so in Arizona, Jacoby Brissett is now going to be the starting quarterback. Michael Penix, I guess, whenever he comes back from
Michael's who?
Relax.
Wait, ain't that what they tried? Never mind.
Nope. That's it.
Why is it always Mike?
it's all the mics.
Yo,
Mike's is crazy freaky.
we gotta relax.
Hey, the fact that we got evidence on the one that nobody would have thought about is crazy.
I got something to say. I'm not gonna say it on air though.
Oh
The
no!
Steelers,
He passed the Pepsi.
Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers gonna say yeah.
And then we ain't got to deal with all those who are locked in. That's the no-brainers. That's Lamar.
But who gonna be our quarterback?
Are you hating? That's hate.
No, because is Bo Nix gonna be able to play next year? Okay.
He'll be back. I think he'll be back by minicamp.
Okay.
It's only 3 months. I don't care what Sean. Don't listen to what Sean Payton was saying.
Well, nobody. Never mind. Wait, John, I have some interesting things to say about that.
Yeah.
As far as Sean Payton, but I'll talk to you about that after the show.
Yeah, bro. Okay, we'll talk about. But I don't want ARP. I don't want the health department coming after us. But
ARP?
Anal
ain't really.
relax. JoJo, relax.
Is that what ARP stand for?
I don't know. Anyway, but that's Kyler Murray to the Browns, Malik Willis to the Dolphins. Those are the ones that I really wanted to get y'all guys' thoughts on. I personally think Kyler Murray might end up in Minnesota, even though, congratulations to Sonny.
Congratulations to Sonny.
Sonny got promoted.
Hello, clink clink.
Yeah, so salute.
We'll clink later.
This dude did not just say that.
I ain't drunk nothing yet. Wait, you heard that? That was crazy. That was crazy.
You know what? All right, then, y'all.
Hey,
it's been real.
Mark,
this is Mark, and I'm signing out.
Anyway, but Kyler Murray to the Browns.
I don't think he's going to the Browns.
I don't think you.
I personally think he's going. I think
He might be in Minnesota.
That's exactly where I was saying going.
Oh.
That's exactly where I was saying.
Minnesota. Hold on.
Put him with Justin Jefferson. We saw what he did with DeAndre Hopkins.
Or he might go to Kansas.
No, he'll go to Minnesota. I got another player going to Kansas. Minnesota too.
Who?
Keon.
Wait.
Yeah,
Coleman? Wait, so what? They gonna get rid of Jordan Addison? Wait, y'all gonna trade? I'm not mad at that.
I think Pittsburgh.
But
I need
have y'all seen Mekhi Lemon at the draft talking?
Yeah, he was freaky looking at somebody.
Huh?
Are you good?
He was freaky looking at somebody in the camera.
Yeah, you saw that shit too. That shit was weird. But it looked like bro is like focused.
Yeah,
like for sure.
Yeah,
Whatever he focused on, bro is definitely focused.
I'll be focused on titties too.
Yeah. You saying he was a freaky tester?
As long as he's not a freaky toucher, then it's cool. That's one.
I hate this dude.
That's one person who be patting somebody's ass, but
Malik Willis.
Malik Willis wasn't patting nobody's ass.
Dude was looking for ice.
Nope.
He's looking for ice and Gatorade commercial.
Something wrong with y'all.
Wait, was that the fight between him and Steve Kerr was about?
Stop it.
Wait, was that Steve Kerr?
Wait.
No,
hell, after the show. This is getting crazy.
Malik Willis to Miami.
When you say I want to be like Mike, you mean Mike Tyson? I mean Michael Jackson?
Mark.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
Wait, what? No, whatever the answer is.
Go ahead.
Malik Willis.
To the Dolphins? What they before I say anything to the Dolphins, I have to ask, what are they doing with Tua?
Well, they gonna have a huge cap hit if he's released.
Why you give me your pants, son?
What?
There's gonna be a huge cap hit if Tua's released. If Tua gets cut by the Dolphins, they're not.
Apple don't fall far from the tree.
So he's probably, I think it's like almost a $99 million cap hit if he gets cut by the Dolphins.
Yeah, I don't. As much as I know Dolphins want to get away from Tua, it's cheaper to keep her
for sure.
And then Kirk Cousins, I think he's going to try to go back to Minnesota. Obviously, he's familiar with KLP, but I think he should go back to Atlanta.
Who did Peter Vesey follow?
What you mean? Peter Vesey follow who?
Hey, chill out, fam.
That's not the real Peter Vesey.
Let me see. I can tell you. Yeah, that's him.
Well, he said he followed us back. Did you follow him?
Yeah.
It says he followed us back. Anyway, go ahead.
Wow. But yeah, so yeah, that's another one. Another situation.
Fam.
Another contract situation.
148? It wasn't even no overtime game?
No, the team stinks. Well, what? Didn't the Nuggets have 157 last week against Portland?
Yeah.
Teams is blatantly ass. AJ Brown, before we get to some more other NFL talk. What's my boy AJ Brown? So it sounds like he has 29 million left guaranteed on his contract after this season. After this season, because after next season, he has no more guaranteed money left. If he gets traded by June 1st, it's a $43 million cap hit. I think if he gets released, it's a $73 million cap hit.
Nessa.
That's crazy.
Yo, Nessa is out of pocket.
I don't know what she's up to.
Nessa is out of fam.
You all right? You all right, John?
I don't even know what's going on. I can't even say I'm all right. I don't know what's going on.
No. Don't look over here.
Dog, she got a problem.
Yes, I know.
She has a problem. She has a problem.
The sheet fell.
The cheeks?
Sheet.
Yeah, those are quarterback situations.
You should be a Pepsi.
Well, it's right there.
Oh, shit. I thought I already got it.
No, right there.
I'm playing alcohol. Yeah, I did.
So y'all remember the NFL was trying to get? Y'all remember the NFL was trying to get rid of the player, so the players' report card.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't. Well, they failed. So the NFLPA had their report cards about each team, and they officially gave out their grades on who has the best facility, who's the worst.
Oh, the Steelers is the worst.
Who would have thought that? So here we go.
I'm not surprised. The Steelers are cheap. They cheap.
They
got an F, but they got a D for ownership, but an F for everything else.
They stayed up been the same since 1978.
So the Dolphins end up ranking first, and the Steelers ranked the worst when it came to facilities.
The NFLPA is not making the report cards public this year after a grievance was filed in the NFL, which said the subject violated the collective bargaining agreement. Oh, this sounds like teams don't want to be just held accountable because they don't have their stuff in order, and the players' union is tired of it. But the Steelers being named the worst run franchise is.
I have a team that's
How the heck are you
worse than the Bills?
Worse than the Jets?
That's crazy.
I've seen it all now. I've definitely seen it all now. But yeah. That's it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Nico, but let's get over. So I got to call on names I need to get to. But real quick, and it's dealing with the Browns. So I'm gonna go there. Tom Lincoln says there's gonna be an open competition between Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson. What are we doing?
There's no competition between those two. They're going to play Deshaun Watson. You're paying him too much money for him to sit on the bench healthy. That is the biggest problem that they have, and that is the reason why Kevin Stefanski was definitely over the franchise, like completely. He's like, we're incompetent as shit, and then you not like that. You draft a guy like Shedeur, there's no problem with him, but there's like a lot of baggage from the outside world revolving around him. You feel what I'm saying? That's not necessarily his fault. He can't control what other people are saying.
Man, he's a good kid.
Yeah, and you know, at the end of the day, like I'm saying, he's a good kid, whatever. But you can't control what the outside narrative, and everybody from the outside is like, he's been treated wrong and all this other stuff. And no matter what happens, you know, he can't do right and all this other stuff. And, you know, there's a whole bunch of narratives that can force upon this dude. And Stefanski probably knew all this was going to happen. And that's probably the reason why he was probably against drafting him in the first place. And, you know, not even outside of this year, look what he had to deal with throughout the entire time being with the Browns. You know, he had Baker over there.
Mm-hmm.
They actually looked well when they had Baker over there.
They got to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I think they won a playoff game.
Beat the Steelers.
Exactly.
Gucci, man.
I know, right? You feel what I'm saying? So, and then after all that happens, I think they had like an off year the next year because I think of injuries and all other stuff.
You got to lick the coochie, man.
Baker was hurt.
Yeah, Baker got hurt, then they get rid of him. They say we're cool on Baker. And so he's like, well, what can I do? And then you give me Deshaun Watson. All right, it's okay. But then it's like you give him all this money. So now it's like you didn't put in the factor of the dude ain't played like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And he has all this other stuff going on. And in the midst of all that, he becomes injury prone.
He's getting stretched all around the
balls. Man, you feel what I'm saying? So now you're bringing in another distraction. You bring a distraction in already. And it's like, I already got to deal. Look, imagine as a head coach, you're already dealing with being a head coach of the Browns. That's already enough stress in itself. Then you got to deal with the media circus of a Shedeur Sanders. Then you got to deal with the media circus behind Deshaun Watson. And guess what? Both of them might be healthy next year.
What you gonna see?
And man, Cleveland is. I don't know how the hell.
What up, Christy?
Hey, look, the Steelers we ran very terrible for them to be ranked lower than the Browns because the Browns are ran terrible.
That's embarrassing.
Them and the Jets are easily the worst run franchises. You know something? The Steelers might be just as bad as them, but we don't know because they have good players. You know, and they have Mike Tomlin.
I'm about to say they had a good coach.
Let's see what happens now they don't have Mike Tomlin.
Oh, wow. Oh, hold up.
Whoa.
Jokic was going after Lou Dort. Now it's like Jokic and Jalen Williams.
Where Jokic brothers at, man?
Courtside,
they there. They got the UWAP over there.
No, they got the ARs. I don't mean Austin Reeves.
Yeah. They're the only ones that can get guns in the stadiums for some odd reason. All right, go ahead.
All right, let's get to calling out names because I want to get to we're talking about the Browns.
Fam, was that Jared Dudley?
Gardner?
Yeah, he's assistant coach on the Nuggets.
Wow, fuck, I'm getting old.
Him and JJ Barea.
What the fuck is going Durant?
Yeah, JJ Barea assistant coach for the
Fam, we getting old, dog.
Dog, you know how old, I'm gonna tell you how old we're getting. What college did Phillip Rivers go to?
Phillip Rivers?
He went to North Carolina, right?
North
Carolina State.
Yeah. North Carolina State.
His son just committed to North Carolina State, the oldest one, Gunner.
Well, he got like about 15 of them.
Whoa. I ain't never seen that look in Jokic's eyes.
Let's look. That's that Russian mafia look.
What happened?
Fam, you asked.
Did he accidentally slip on the ground?
No, he did that. He did it on purpose, dog.
All right. So we're talking about Todd Monken, the coach of the Browns.
What Gucci Man saying? He about to wrap this.
He about to shoot both of them niggas. All right, go ahead.
Wait, is that the real Gucci Man or the
Y'all relax. What up, Lay?
AI Gucci? Speaking of,
so Todd Monken of the new Browns head coach just had a birthday.
You talking about the guy that Acho said Shador shouldn't pay attention to?
Yeah, sure.
Because he ain't never coached in the league.
Yeah.
Like Shador's done. See, shit like that makes you talk shit about people. You feel what I'm saying? For no apparent reason.
I don't listen to that show. Fuck them niggas. Him and Shady, they both are stupid.
Man, they say some of the most dumbest shit.
So I'm gonna play what. So Todd Monken said he got a gift from that dude like Larry Drew, police officer.
I got this package. I thought
this dude, Lou Dort.
He didn't even do nothing.
Lou Dort did do something.
What'd he do?
You gotta go back, dog. What
he did it on purpose?
Yeah, what he did was uncalled for. Even though Jokic might have sold it,
He flopped.
But what Lou Dort did was unnecessary.
But he threw his ass out on him?
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't never seen.
Hey, you motherfucker!
That's probably exactly how he sound.
Oh, let's see. Jalen Williams, sit your ass down.
Get your stupid ass away.
Yeah. I take shits bigger than you, motherfucker.
Is he Asian?
No, he's black. He's black and Filipino.
Oh.
But yeah, I want to play this. So,
all right.
That's there. Brown.
Yo, you good?
Chris Brown?
That's his name. That's Chris Brown.
That's not Chris Brown.
That dude's name is not Chris Brown.
His name is Chris Brown.
He would have hit a flip.
Christian Brown. That's his name.
Braun.
No, you okay?
It's Brown.
It's Brown.
It's Brown. It might be spelled Brown as Brown.
That's what?
It might be spelled.
You said small brown, but it's brown.
No, I did not say. When did Larry Drew become a cop?
Who likes small?
Shut up, Mark. Shut up, Mark. This is what Todd Monken said he got his birthday gift from Shador Sanders.
in fact, for my birthday, I got this package. I thought it was for my wife. It's like this package and opens it up. It's like this porcelain, like horse head. And it's from Shador. He sent me a gift on my birthday. And I asked him, I said, what was the meaning? He said, well, I just really liked it. He said, I got myself one. I said, well, great. In fact, for my
Shador Sanders got his head coach
Some head.
a porcelain horse head.
I fucking hate Mark. I swear to God, I hate this nigga, man.
Well, I don't know why people say they can't see Nick. Nick's right there. I don't know.
I'm right here.
Y'all need glasses.
Look, what did he do that for?
He was trying to throw it back on him.
Yeah.
Balls.
He was trying to do what Robin did the back.
He tried.
Hey, how old was Robin when he got?
Stop it.
All right.
I'm not doing that.
Because that nigga might need to be
Stop.
in
He was
jail.
12.
Yeah, he need to be in jail with R. Kelly. Look what he was
So
lying.
Lou Dort just got ejected.
Of course he did.
What he get ejected for? Well, he did.
I don't think it was that serious to get ejected.
Well, he started all the issue, but it shouldn't have been ejected.
So Jokic.
This nigga caused a bigger ruckus than anything else.
Damn that. What the hell?
Is Duke going bald at the top? All right, go ahead.
Because y'all looking on the mobile version and not the landscape version.
What happened?
They're looking.
Who's John yelling at?
No, Lay and Christy said they can't see us. That's because y'all not looking y'all looking at the mobile
version of the stream and not the full screen version of the stream.
Look, watch what we do.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
That was a cheap shot.
You said it was a cheek shot?
He put his cheeks up there.
Probably was.
I'm sure he's a real joker.
You can easily exit out that stream lay and go and look on this and look on our YouTube. There's a separate stream that has the full screen. That's why y'all looking at the mobile screen. Y'all looking in portrait and not landscape. But what the hell is Shador sending this dude ahead for?
For everybody that doesn't know this, we've all been The Godfather before.
Yes.
Okay. So we all remember why the horse head was sent, right?
Yes. That's the thing. He sent an offer he cannot refuse.
So with that being said, I don't know what he's implying by doing this, but that's very weird.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think it's necessarily bad. It's just weird.
Send another man some head is
So
weird.
you basically send a man a horse head, which you threatening him if he don't start you a quarterback?
What? You looking at me? What I did?
You know what you did, dog.
All right, my bad.
Wow. So he basically sent this dude a half a head so he can start a quarterback.
She got to learn deep.
Wait, ain't that the midget over there?
Relax.
She got it.
That's some person I got for calling our names. Mark, Nick, y'all got anybody?
No.
I got Sonny on calling our names.
She is out of pocket.
She made it for lost time.
He's been here all the time. He come in and start ruckus. That's just crazy.
That's what I'm gonna do later.
Twins incoming.
Nope. I'm not even getting there. Not even gonna go there.
I don't know about
I'm gonna
calling
drink out.
What about you, Nick? You got anybody for calling our names?
Okay, so this is interesting. So I know I'm gonna catch a lot of flack behind this because people automatically assume
Sonny
that I don't like Kobe Bryant. Here's the thing about this. I don't like Kobe because he played for the Lakers. That's literally the only reason why. I give Kobe his respect all the time. I just can't stand the fact he played for the Lakers. He played for any other franchise, I'd be probably his second biggest fan. But I can't be a fan of somebody too much that played for the fucking Lakers. But
understood.
Gilbert Arenas put something out there that changed a perspective that we've all probably at one point has said that was wrong that we thought right. So he said, and the calling our names is all of us because we've been running with a narrative that's been wrong for years.
I've never run with this narrative, but go ahead.
Yeah, I used to run this narrative for a minute, but until I realized it a few years ago, and I forgot. So Gil basically said that, when everybody says the Kobe and Jordan comparisons or whatever that goes on, he's saying that basically Kobe's game only emulates Jordan
95 and up.
after 95.
Mm-hmm.
He said he is not Air Jordan, the guy that
in the 80s.
The guy from that's the thing that everybody doesn't realize, and I think a lot of young people don't realize that as well. When of course, everything about Jordan is great, but the shit that made Jordan a great player was what he did in the 80s until he first retired, because that motherfucker was amazing.
Suspended.
He had highlights that looked fake.
Suspended.
I literally seen this nigga look like the nigga stepped in, did a double jump in midair, and did a layup. One of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
He also could be doing the most overrated shit too.
But yes,
that change of hand was unnecessary.
Change what?
Change the hand.
Hey, well, did you really have to mention that?
Wait, you talking to change? But yes,
hand,
everybody, we've been wrong for a lot of people that have been doing this for
mine?
years. We put the wrong narrative out there. He is not Air Jordan. He is old Jordan, if you want to do a comparison, which falls in line with this. My calling out names, part 2, cold segment change up, is Paolo Banchero. Outside of the fact he plays for Duke. He played for Duke. You need to realize that the game that you want to play and the game that you're capable of playing is two completely different things.
That's a fact.
Because your game is LeBron James' game. Late LeBron. Mm-hmm. Similar to Kobe. Your game is Kobe game, later Jordan. ish.
Laker LeBron.
Yes. Your game is definitely Laker LeBron.
Mm-hmm. Before the injury, Laker LeBron.
Yes. And you need to embrace that. You need to go ahead and accept the fact that you're LeBron James, old LeBron, and you're not Kevin Durant. You feel what I'm saying? Stop settling for these jumpers. You're not that good of a shooter, dog. It's still early enough in your career where you can't become one, but embrace your athleticism, get to the rack, what you do, and be this forward playmaker, because your team is better when you're attacking compared to when you're settling for these jumpers.
Yep.
Because when you're attacking, that opens up everything for both the Wagners, Jalen Suggs, Anthony Black, all these other guys.
He said both the Wagners.
Relax.
Loki almost did say that. But you feel what I'm saying? Like, it opens up everything for the entire team. Instead of you just settling for these jumpers. Embrace your skill set. Stop trying to make yourself something that you're not. That's what ruined Blake Griffin's career early on. Because Blake Griffin was attacking, and everybody said Blake Griffin needs to start shooting jumpers, and all of a sudden he started shooting jumpers, and he forgot how to fucking dunk. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want him to fall into that, because the media can fuck you up. True. Like, for real. It fucked up Blake Griffin. And he still had a great career. But embrace your game, player. And that's all I have. That's all I have for calling out names.
All right, we're gonna get up out of here. But real quick, I want to make an acknowledgement for us right quick. Thank y'all, because we have surpassed 400,000 views on YouTube.
Hello.
Shout out. Keep subscribing.
Why can't they get their nose broken?
Shout out to Tupac watching from Cuba.
All right, you got to chill. But yeah, thank y'all for the support. Keep supporting, keep liking, keep sharing, keep streaming, all that. Program note: tomorrow, check me, Trail, out for the Elimination Chamber watch along.
You said check me?
Yeah, I said check me. Relax.
Oh,
Elimination Chamber watch along tomorrow at 4:00. We'll actually be streaming live in the LBC down at Baby Bros Pizza. Shout out to Juan. They reserved a booth for us at Baby Bros Pizza in Long Beach. So I'll be down there. It already sold out. They sold out. They have they wrestling watch along parties.
You think you went down there?
Yo, relax, Mark. Relax.
Thunder from down under.
Yo, both of y'all are sick. Both of y'all some sick freaks.
Not as sick as that chair. We got to talk about in the show.
Ooh, man. That chair is crazy. Go ahead, John.
Y'all just freaks. Anyway, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like a swing.
With chains on it. All right, go ahead.
Y'all just y'all know just putting extras on it. Anyway, but yeah, check
you can lick the gooch from the bottom because it's not like
yo. You know people can still hear you, right? No, people can still hear you, right?
Oh, my bad.
Who the fuck is this? The masked man was revealed. Sorry.
I don't know. I thought it was like Paulie D's cousin or somebody.
You see that shit too? Who the fuck is this?
It said Paul Walker?
No, I don't even know who this nigga is, man.
All right, come on in the show so I can.
All right, so we'll see y'all. Look, check us out. So check me out tomorrow at 4:00 for Sports4U Wrestling for the Elimination Chamber. Be back Monday for Tribal War Zone. You can check us three out back Tuesday. Is franchise deadline day, so we'll have everyone who got franchise tagged. Obviously, George Pickens today, and we'll wrap up what happened at the combine.
Can you give me some more ice, please?
And start looking ahead to free agency. Yeah,
him. He's trained by Seth Rollins.
Okay.
So ain't he a comedian?
Huh?
Ain't he a comedian?
That's Seth Rogen.
Oh, so he's a job again. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so we'll be back on Friday. We'll be back on Tuesday. So thank y'all for joining us. Congratulations again to Sonny.
Congratulations, Sonny.
And we will see y'all Tuesday.
Thank you.
This has been Sports4U. I'm John.
What
it do?
And we'll see y'all Tuesday.
Peace.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
For you, from the coast to you, 3 LA minds talking what we do, from the streets to the stats, from the bar to the chat. Sports4U. Yeah.